Hello and welcome to an episode of Andy Akright's Kansas City History, the sister or brother of Johnson County History. Today I am at the Thomas Swope Memorial and Swope Memorial Park. You'll see behind me, you have way up here, Starlight Theater and the zoo right down here. And then way right there, you'll see the flag post at the entrance, at the main entrance to the park. Now, a lot of people don't know who Thomas Swope was. Thomas Swope was a very, very wealthy man. He never married, and he didn't have anyone to give his money to. So he ended up living with his sister and her husband, so his brother-in-law and some other family members. Now, there was a doctor, the brother-in-law, and the way the story is told is that members of the Swope family were poisoned. And they had this sickness, and they all had the same symptoms and died within a couple days of these symptoms, or died within 20 minutes in some cases. Well, Thomas Swope died with this great fortune, and what he did was he gave this land to the people of Kansas City. So there was this big trial, and it was thrown out, and then it came back and all this, but the Thomas Swope mystery lives on. And you can see such a grandiose monument, you could say grand, and then behind me, it's a fountain overlooking his park, what he gave to the people of Kansas City. So when you're at Swope Park and you're at Starlight, or you're at the zoo, or you're at the Swope Park golf course, which is right behind us, which is right where this is, or you're at Sporting Kansas City, their practice complex, and now their sports complex, you are in all of his land. This is what he gave. He gave it to the people of Kansas City, and I'll show you. Of course, a grand monument must have lions like that of Rome. And if you come up here, you will see the word Swope above, and then his tombstone, if you will. Thomas H. Swope. His wisdom conceived, his generosity gave to the people of Kansas City this noble expanse of field and forest for their perpetual enjoyment. Swope Park is the second largest park within city limits. The first is Central Park in New York. And then down on the ground, his grave. Thomas Hunton Swope, son of John B. Swope and Frances Hunton Swope, died October 3rd, 1909, aged 82 years. So there you have a little history of Swope Park and the Swope Park Memorial. This is what he gave to Kansas City, and very few people know that he's here, and that Swope Park, Thomas Swope, is here watching over all of the zoo, Starlight, the Battle of Westport Museum is housed in that building, and also Big Blue River Battle, and the field where they have cross-country races and different things like that. A little bit of Kansas City history. Thomas Swope, murdered, never solved. And here is Swope Park. Thanks.